Hi everyone, it's Nancy. I'm back with my second video. I wanted to show you the cover, how it turned out. I'm very happy with it. I did use fabric tack glue and yeah, this is dried. I was generous with the glue and everything is on there really tightly. I would have to really be rough with it, I think, to get these shells off. But yeah, it turned out nice. So I ended up gluing some more of the mother of pearl. Can you see that? Little pieces of shell up in here, which I really like. Glued this down, and then I tied this little nautical type knot here with this jute and glued that on. And then here I did a cluster of a couple big shells with more of the shell pieces there. Yeah, so you saw the struggle with this, but it's on there. And right now I'm just putting this thinner piece of jute because I'm just not sure, depends how thick it gets. I will adjust it, and I put it through the eyelet here, and then what will be done is when it's done, then you would just wrap this right here around here, and that would lock. I'm not sure if I'll put a charm on here. I think it'd be too busy. I don't want to take away. So once I determine how, wide this needs to be, I will probably secure the knot better and then just cut these short. So that would be the idea for my closure on here. So right now it's just loose till we get the signatures in. So I really liked how that cover turned out. I'm real happy with it. So I'm not going to put anything else on the back unless I, sign it or whatever I do here. And then I still have to get fabric to cover this here before I sew my signatures in. I want to glue a piece of fabric there. And I will stitch. I have two signatures. I'll show them in a minute. And then I will stitch them through here, and then I will cover this. After I stitch, I'm going to cover this here too. So let me put this to the side and show you my signatures, okay? So I have two signatures. I think, I didn't want to make them too thick because, like I said, this is for our beach trip, and I'm going to be adding pictures and little, memorabilia pieces from where we go. But I already made it kind of thick, but I think it's really going to be fine because these two signatures in here, and I still have a lot of room. I can put a lot in here, so I think I'm going to be okay. As long as I don't fill it up with too much added ephemera, leave mainly for pictures and picking up things. So here's the first signature here, and I did list, and I will list again down, but in the first video when I start making the cover, I did list the digital kits that I used. So I'll just show you here. And then I did take my 28 pound. I always print everything on 28 pound unless I need cardstock. That'd be different, but I always use 28 pound. I got used to that, and I like how it feels. So what I did with a lot of some of the paper is I colored it myself with some acrylic paint mixed with water. So that's what this is. And then here's part of the kit here. And then here's part of one of the kits. And then this image here was a freebie from Margaret, 47 Plaza. So I thought that looked really nice, and more of my painted paper. And this is part of the kit here. And then this paper is like some handmade paper. So I had bought a package of handmade paper from the Dollar Tree, and this was in it. So I folded it and put that in there. And this is a piece of scrapbook paper. And I bought this punch that makes waves. And I got this punch on Amazon. So if you just look for wave punch on Amazon, you'll find it. So I did that, and then more of my painted paper. And then here this is going to be the middle of the signature. And what this is here is a piece of border, a sample from wallpaper, from a wallpaper book. And my friend had gotten a bunch of books and we kind of perused through them, and I found these. So what I did was fold it in half. I cut a notch in it. But what I'm going to do is stitch it in like this when I stitch in the signature. But then when the signature is done, what I'm going to do is glue here and here, and then this will be floating like a pocket here, and I'll make a tag for it. And I thought that looked really good against this page here, don't you think? So, and I just love these girls. And then here's the other part of the signature, the other side of the scrapbook paper, folded it over, punched again, and I'll see what I'm going to do there. And here's the other part of the handmade paper. I did punch this with a wave punch, and I really think that adds something. And here's another page. Here's the other side of the freebie, digital, and that. Okay, so this is going to be the first signature, and then let me show you the second signature. So here's the start of the second, and here, so yeah, just and you know what I did after I sprayed this with some water mixed with acrylic paint, or you can use Tim Holtz free inkers, things like that. I let it air dry, and then I ironed it with my iron to make it nice and flat. So that worked out well. Here's another piece of that handmade paper. I just folded it a different way. Here's the waves here. There's another piece of that freebie from Margaret of Seven Plaza. Yeah, I have a few ideas, and I hope I don't end up making this too thick. But okay, here's the middle of the signature, and once again, I had this cute border piece from the wallpaper book, and I folded it in half, did a thumb notch. I'm going to sew it in, and then glue it here, and this will become a pocket in here. And I thought that looked really cute with the color of her suit and this. So that's really pretty. I really like how that turned out. And then there, and here's another wave punch, the other side of the handmade paper. More writing space. Pretty boat. And another bathing beauty. And a puffer fish. And there's that. So these are my two signatures that are going to go into the journal. And I just wanted to show you, I don't mind that my pages are uneven on this journal. It doesn't bother me. So, I know some people like everything nice and cut and neat and that, but for my journal, I might trim this a smidge, but right now I think it is good just the way it is, and I love it. So I wanted to show you how what I picked for my pages and how the finished cover looked. And in the next video, I'm going to show you how I'm going to, I think I'll have the pages sewn in, and then I will show you a few of the ideas I have to make some ephemera. I've already made a couple pieces of ephemera in previous videos, but I have an idea for a few more pieces, so I will show you that in the next video. And I hope you enjoyed this, looking at this. So thanks so much for joining me, and have a blessed day. Talk to you soon. Bye.